If you're craving stories that blur the line between science fiction and the supernatural, this list is for you. These titles pull you in from the opening scene, mixing eerie tension, deep emotion, and mind-bending worlds. From dark mysteries to cosmic horror and futuristic rebellion, each one builds an atmosphere so gripping that once you start, you'll forget to blink.
There's something in the water.
What do you mean there's something in the water?
I don't know, there's just something in the fucking water.
At number 10, we have Alien Romulus. This new chapter in the legendary Alien franchise returns to its horror roots. Set between Alien and Aliens, on a derelict space station, a group of young space scavengers, including the resourceful Rain and her synthetic brother Andy, stumble upon a terrifying discovery: a Wailing research lab and the deadly xenomorph. Trapped with a rapidly growing creature and hordes of facehuggers, they're forced into a desperate, claustrophobic fight for survival against the universe's most perfect killing machine. Alien Romulus is streaming on Hulu with an IMDb rating of 7.1.
You shed it like a snake sheds its skin. You transfer the human consciousness between bodies.
I thought you'd be bigger. They made me bring all this back up.
It's rude.
At number 9, we have Altered Carbon. In this Netflix cyberpunk series, death is obsolete. Consciousness can be transferred into new bodies, turning immortality into a privilege. Takeshi Kovacs, a soldier revived centuries after death, must solve a billionaire's murder in a world where identity itself is currency. Stylish and brutal, the show fuses noir mystery with futuristic spectacle. Beneath the neon lights lies a meditation on morality and the meaning of being human. Altered Carbon remains one of Netflix's most ambitious sci-fi series, with an IMDb rating of 7.9.
요새 자꾸 동네에서 사람 죽어나가는 거.
아까 무당한테 댕겨왔네. 집안에 귀신이 들었대요.
At number 8, we have The Wailing. This South Korean horror masterpiece begins with a strange illness spreading through a rural village, driving residents to madness. When a local policeman investigates, he finds himself trapped between folklore, faith, and something ancient that defies reason. Director Na Hong-jin layers tension with masterful patience until terror consumes everything. The haunting imagery and spiritual ambiguity linger long after it ends. The Wailing is available on Hulu with an IMDb rating of 7.4.
You really gave us all quite a fright with your late-night gardening.
At number 7, we have The Taking of Deborah Logan. Presented in found footage style, this film follows a crew documenting an Alzheimer's patient, only to uncover something far darker. Deborah Logan's unsettling behavior escalates into full-blown possession, blurring the line between disease and demonic control. What makes it terrifying is not the shocks, but the slow collapse of reality. Jill Larson's performance turns human frailty into pure horror. This movie is streaming on Prime Video and holds an IMDb rating of 6.
You're alive.
You left me in the ashes of my homeland.
A man's no better than the pain he's caused the people he loves and what he's willing to do to set it right.
At number 6, we have Carnival Row. In a steampunk-inspired city where humans and mythological creatures coexist uneasily, Detective Rycroft Philostrate and fairy refugee Vignette Stonemoss navigate love and prejudice amid political unrest. The series excels in its intricate world building, from cobbled streets to gothic skylines. Beneath its fantasy trappings lies a sharp reflection on xenophobia and class. Carnival Row is both magical and grounded, streaming on Prime Video with an IMDb rating of 7.7.
You are not your father. But
At number 5, we have The Bastard Son and the Devil Himself. This Netflix fantasy series reinvents witch mythology through the story of Nathan, the son of a notorious dark witch hunted by rival factions. Torn between fear and destiny, Nathan struggles to control powers that could either save or destroy him. Violent yet emotional, it's a raw coming-of-age story wrapped in supernatural conflict. The show's energy and intensity make it an underrated gem. It's available on Netflix with an IMDb rating of 7.5.
Eyes gray?
At number 4, we have The Autopsy of Jane Doe. When a coroner and his son examine the body of an unidentified woman, they uncover impossible wounds and chilling secrets. What begins as routine soon becomes a descent into the unknown. Set almost entirely in one location, the film thrives on atmosphere and dread. Brian Cox and Emile Hirsch deliver grounded performances that amplify the tension. Simple yet deeply unsettling, The Autopsy of Jane Doe is streaming on Fubo with an IMDb rating of 6.8.
No longer will Belters be persecuted. With this attack, we will show our oppressors a strength they never thought possible.
I have information that Inaros intends to attack civilian targets.
I don't know if it's a single huge conspiracy, but someone high up in the chain of command is in on it.
At number 3, we have The Expanse. This sweeping space epic explores a colonized solar system on the brink of war. Earth, Mars, and the Belt fight for power, while a small crew aboard the Rocinante stumbles upon a conspiracy that threatens humanity's survival. Meticulously crafted, The Expanse combines realism with grand storytelling. Political intrigue, moral conflict, and human endurance collide across galaxies. Few shows balance science and emotion this effectively. It's streaming on Prime Video with an IMDb rating of 8.5.
O greatest of kings, let one of your knights try to land a blow against me. Indulge me in this game.
I will meet thee.
At number 2, we have The Green Knight. Dev Patel stars as Sir Gawain in this haunting retelling of Arthurian legend. After accepting a mysterious challenge from the supernatural Green Knight, Gawain embarks on a journey that tests his courage and sense of self. Each frame feels like a painting, slow, deliberate, and dreamlike. The story becomes a meditation on honor and mortality rather than heroism. The Green Knight is available to rent on Apple TV with an IMDb rating of 6.6.
I acknowledge that once the procedure is complete, I will be unable to access my personal memories whilst on the severed floor.
Say gratitude.
At number 1, we have Severance. This Apple TV Plus original turns corporate life into a chilling sci-fi mystery. Employees of Lumen Industries undergo a procedure that splits their memories between work and personal life. Their work cells live an endless office routine, unaware of who they are outside. What unfolds is a quiet but relentless psychological thriller about identity, control, and the loss of autonomy. Adam Scott anchors a brilliant ensemble, and every episode deepens the unease. With minimalist sets and eerie precision, Severance captures the horror of modern conformity. It holds an IMDb rating of 8.7. From alien nightmares and haunted villages to futuristic dystopias and psychological labyrinths, these 10 sci-fi and supernatural titles showcase the full range of imaginative storytelling. Some provoke thought, others pure fear, but all pull you in from their very first frame. Happy binge watching.